What's going on, everyone? In this video today, we're going to look at a study that was actually done by Quote Wizard, which is by LendingTree, an insurance company, about back to college. Here we are in 2022. You're not seeing as many people wearing a mask now, and most people think coronavirus is over, yada, yada, yada. However, when you come down to the statistics of who's changing their plans for college, who's taking online classes, who's taking fewer classes, you would find otherwise. Check this out. Key findings. 29% of potential students canceled all classes because of COVID-19. 36% of students are now taking classes in a different format online. 9% of students changed schools because of COVID-19. Montana, Tennessee, and Delaware have the highest number of students who canceled college over COVID-19 concerns, and that actually comes up to nearly 50% in each one of those states. So we have multiple columns here, or lists to look at. We have who canceled college plans, percent taking classes online or different format, percent taking fewer classes, percent who changed schools. And the first one would be Alabama. Now, we're not going to do them all, but we're going to do the more interesting ones. But let's start off with Alabama. 24% canceled plans, 26% are taking classes, 13% are taking fewer classes. Changed schools is at 14%. Then you come down to Alaska, which is up to 44% who changed, or I should say canceled, college plans. That's relatively high. Online format, 13%, slightly lower. 22% taking fewer classes, and here's changed classes, or changed schools, I should say, is 11%. Then we skip down here to California. So 17% canceled college plans. But then we come on over here to online format. 68% of students say they're going to do online or a different format in California. And what's interesting to see as we go along here, the demographics between the Republican states and the Democratic states. If you remember at the start of the pandemic, Republicans did not take this seriously, Democrats did. But as you see here as we go along, you're seeing some pretty you're going to see some higher numbers than you would think for some Republican states. And unfortunately, they don't tell here which party each person who took this survey is affiliated with, so we don't know the breakdown of how many of these are actually Democrats or Republicans who are saying they're changing their plans, going online, taking fewer classes, or just switching schools altogether. So it'll be very interesting if we could have that statistic, but we don't. Connecticut, that's a Democratic state. 35% have canceled plans. 22% are online, 6% is taking fewer classes, and changed schools is only at 2%. But then we come down here to Delaware. Delaware's at 47% canceled their plans, 17% online, fewer classes 24%, 4% changed schools. Hawaii, 39% canceled plans. Online is 33%, 12% taking fewer classes, and 10% changed schools. Then you come down here to Idaho. 22% have canceled plans, but 42% are taking online format, which is interesting, because that's a pretty heavily Republican state, and you'd think Republicans would be in person. But 42% said, nope, we're switching to online. 28% are taking fewer classes, 10% changed schools. Then we come down here to Kentucky, which shows 26% have canceled their plans, but look at this. Online is 48%. 13% are taking fewer classes, and 4% changed schools. Then we come down here to Maine. Check this one out. Maine is at 30% who canceled college plans. 67% are switching to online format. 23% are taking fewer classes, and 1% changed schools. 36% in Massachusetts canceled plans. 24% online, 22% taking fewer classes, and 5% changed schools. And let's just skip down here to Nevada. Nevada's 44% who canceled plans. 50% are taking online. Montana, look at this one. This is I believe the highest one. 53% canceled plans in Montana. Again, we don't know the demographics, if these are Democrats or Republicans or even independents doing this. But the point is, a large number of students are canceling their plans, and financially this does hurt schools in terms of funding, It affects their budgets. Pay cuts may have to happen for staff. And not only that, it also affects the programs. They may have to cut some programs. I mean, if they're not making the money right now, or at least getting the income coming in, it definitely affects the quality of the school. And take a look at Montana also. 23% online format, 8% taking fewer classes, 13% change schools. Continuing down here, North Carolina. That's kind of a mixed state, but it went Republican in the 2020 election. 44% canceled plans, 30% online, 20% taking fewer classes, and 8% changed schools. North Dakota, again, 40% canceled plans, 27% went online, 31% taking fewer classes, 13% changed schools. Pennsylvania, 28% canceled plans to go to college. Taking classes, that's 26% are switching to online, 34% fewer classes in Pennsylvania, and 17% changed schools. Tennessee, that's close to 50% at 49%, canceled their plans to go to college, 26% going online, 18% taking fewer classes, and 9% changed schools. So you're seeing here a wide range of things, but the majority, all of them, are double digits, and most of them are above 20%, but you come down to Vermont here, and I believe this is the lowest one. 16% canceled plans, 25% are taking classes online, 51% are taking fewer classes. That's interesting. And 11% changed schools. And Vermont, remember, that's a heavily Democratic state, but they do have a Republican governor. And they have sided on the era of Republican for some time in terms of the governor office, even though there is a high number of Democrats registered in the state of Vermont. Wyoming, 41%. Canceled plans. 22% are taking classes online. 27% are taking fewer classes. And 11% changed schools. Alrighty, that's all we're going to do for this. It's very interesting to see the breakdowns here for each state in terms of college plans, considering you don't see a whole lot of people taking this serious anymore, and you don't see many masks, but apparently when it comes to college, they are canceling their plans, and you also have to wonder, it is really expensive to go to college right now. Tuition keeps going up at universities. Penn State is taking a vote whether or not to raise tuition here in Pennsylvania. I mean, is it really worth it? So you have to wonder if that's part of the consideration here, and it's weighing into part of the numbers here, but either way, people are still concerned about the pandemic in 2022. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below, and let us know, are you going to be changing your plans for college? Are you switching schools? Are you taking fewer classes? Or are you switching to online classes? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.